Hey guys, it's Tommy McDonald here at Bronco Motors Infiniti. I wanted to get you a good look at this 2014 Infiniti QX80 Signature model, as promised. Forgive me, I'm far from a play-by-play guy, but I definitely want to get you a good look at this as we go. There's a few things that I'm going to point out that I think you're interested in, and others that you might not be, that are kind of small potatoes, but they end up being important. We do full detail reconditioning here, and I want to let you know that there is no curbing or rashing on any of these wheels whatsoever. The thing's absolutely pristine. We get a look down the side of the vehicle. It's perfect. It is a one-owner vehicle. It's in excellent condition. Low miles, only 47,600 miles on it. Let's look at this second wheel here. And once we walk around the outside a little bit, I'll get to the inside and start talking about the fun stuff. So bear with me for a while. You'll have to deal with my voice, but if that's the worst that happens today, then I suppose we'll be okay. Another look down the side of the car. This thing's absolutely immaculate. Needs a bath, but other than that, she's in great shape. Does have the cross rails up on top. You can see the roof rails. That's great for any racks that you might use. Does have a tow package if you decide you ever want to pull anything. I know you're in an Armada for a while, and you loved it, mostly probably because of how versatile it is. This one, unlike your 08, this one does have a backup camera. I'll show you how that works. We've got a little soft touch button open here, which will open the back for us. You can control that from your key fob, from that soft touch button I just hit, and from the inside when you're sitting in the driver's seat. One thing that's kind of neat about this back stuff, it's this back area, pardon me, it's the little stuff that makes or breaks a car, right? We do have charging ports back here. We've also got this fun little detail. Those are power up and power down seat controls, right? Well, the second seat's down, so it's holding it or lean back a little bit. That second row seat does recline, which is kind of cool, right? But these third row seats power up and down. You can control those from back here, like I'm doing right now, or from up front, like we were talking about. This third row even reclines a little bit. It's kind of probably tough to tell from this video angle, but there's plenty of room. All right, full-size adults can sit back here. It's a non-issue. You can have one up, one down. Pretty neat stuff, if you ask me. Not that it matters what I think. We're going to power down our door now. I'll get you a look here in the sun along the side as soon as that's down. Now this side of the vehicle, it's in excellent condition. You know, I apologize, it's rained a little bit. She does need a bath, but she's in excellent condition. And I keep calling her she. As far as I'm concerned, vehicles are she's, so yes, I'm going to keep saying that. Okay, this third wheel, get you a quick look at it. Again, fully reconditioned. If there was any curbing or rashing at all, we would have taken care of it. Does have the step rails, which are nice and easy, make it easy to get in and out of the car. And our last wheel here on the driver's side. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in that second row and get you a view of the front from where you would be sitting. Kind of show you the ergonomics of the vehicle. Before I do, I want to show you that these door panels, I know you have a friend that owns one of these things, probably a 15. This one is in very good condition. Does have the full center console in that second row. Why is that cool? Well, there's all kinds of reasons. One, our cup holders are in here. Okay, so they're hidden. Two, we've got this storage area, and forgive me, there's two bags in here. These bags actually contain the headphones, the wireless headphones for the DVD system that I'm going to show you. There is the remote control down in there. And I don't know if you could tell, but man, that's pretty deep. It's a good sized, well, for lack of a better term, jockey box back here in the back for our second row passengers to contain the children's stuff, right? There's also some neat features here in the second row. They get their own comfort and conveniences back here. They can control their own air. You can control it from the front. You can shut it off if they're goofing around with it. But if they need to be cooler or warmer back here, they can. And the second row outboard seats are heated as well. as you can see from this photo. So I'll climb in. First things first, in the back of these headrests are our DVD viewers, right? Our screens. You can have different movies or shows, whatever you choose, playing on these two items. They do not have to be watching the same thing, which is great when the 9-year-old and the 14-year-old are battling over supremacy there. Beautiful, beautiful look at the first row. This is right where your eyes would be sitting. All right, and we'll take a quick look, a little ergonomics here. Gorgeous wood grain. I know you guys have been in these things before. You know how beautiful they are. I'm just letting you get a good look at this one and its quality. The fit and finish on these vehicles is amazing. They're quiet, they ride well. If you liked your Armada, you're gonna like this one even better. The ride is better, believe it or not, and it's considerably quieter. Anyhow, hopefully that gets you a good look there. All right, I'm gonna hop into the front seat and talk about some of the features and some of the cool stuff. Oh, something I want to show you, okay, before I do. So this camera, that little camera right there, that guy, I don't know if you can see it, sorry. There are cameras, obviously the backup camera we took a look at. There's a camera hidden up front here in the grill. And then this third one here on the other side, in the rear view mirror. I don't know if you can see that. Try to get you a look at her. Those 4 cameras put together a surround picture of the vehicle that I'm about to show you. We're used to and have plenty of experience with backup cameras. Forgive me while I start the car. We have plenty of experience with backup cameras, right? Like we always have. But this one happens to have what's called a surround camera. All right, we have a full feature navigation system. Very, very easy to use. It's actually very intuitive as well. You can find points of interest or a restaurant or gas station. It does all kinds of fun things. But one thing I want to show you, we push this little camera button right here. All right, so I'm going to give that a whack. Now, looky there. Because we were in park right now, that is actually a view out the front of the vehicle. So if we're pulling into a parking spot, we can see exactly how close we are. That little, this little chrome idea right there, that's our bumper. It is a fisheye, so it's a little bit curved. Obviously, the depth perception is a little different, but man, we can see when we're coming up on something and when we're going to bump. There's also warnings that'll, back up and forward collision warnings. Beep, beep, beep. It'll start beeping at you. But this is the really cool deal right here. We can see all the way around the car. It's those 4 cameras putting together one picture. And that little yellow line you see right here, that's actually a line in our parking lot. And if I turn the steering wheel, which I will do, okay, you will see those lines turn, and that will actually guide you into one spot or another. You can park this thing almost blind. It's amazing. Now I can select change view, all right, and now it's giving me on this, because I'm still in park, the vehicle is assuming that I still want to look at the front of the vehicle, but now it's looking at the right side only instead of the full surround, which is where kids inevitably, the dog is sleeping or the kid left the scooter or whatever it is. That's the hard part of the car to see. So if you want to, you can look at just that, or we can change the view back to our 360-degree deal. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in reverse, and believe it or not, magic happens. And now we're looking behind us and that 360-degree view. Okay, pretty easy stuff, right? We'll change the view. It'll give us that right side again like we talked about, and still behind us. If I hit change view one more time, it gives us a larger picture of what exactly is going on behind us. And then I can go back to both views. Most of my clients leave these things right here. It's a really easy way to, it takes a little bit of time to get used to, but man, it's a fantastic feature once you become accustomed to it. So I'll put her back in park. I'll send this back to our map, and away we go with our navigation. Again, the navigation is really easy to use. Right now, we can see that we're 2 miles up off the ground. I don't like to be that high typically. I would rather zoom in a little bit. About a 1/4 mile ends up being the easiest way to see exactly where we're going and what kind of stuff is around us. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Features. Okay, all the stuff we're used to and accustomed to, some of the luxury stuff. We do have heated seats on both sides. Okay. This is the power up and down rear seat feature that I was telling you about. That actually works the second row. So right from here, we can fold that second row up. Heated steering wheel. Ridiculous. You know, a 12 volt, obviously, 120 watt charger. We do have in our center console here, we have got the ability to turn on and off a 115 amp plug, and then we can actually use our you know, video games or whatever we want to see there with the 3 color deals. It is all-wheel drive, but it will also operate in 4-wheel drive. Right now it's in auto, so the vehicle is going to select all-wheel whenever it needs it, but I can push this baby down and turn it into 4-wheel drive vehicle. It's really, really nice, super versatile, and easy to do. Okay, we can turn our traction control on and off, so if you ever want to do donuts, we can do that. It is a push button start. This key fob is actually pretty slick. All right, I'll get you a good look at it. It does have remote start on it. Come on, see if we can get it into focus here. Sorry. So it does have remote start, lock and unlock. These key fobs work in conjunction with the memory seats. So the memory seat, we have a power up and down steering wheel, right? It will tilt and telescope. It's actually coming at us or moves away. Okay. So we can set our steering wheel, our outboard mirrors on both sides, and our seat to the memory, right? Just like always. It makes sense? But we can also set that memory to the key fob, so when you get in with your key fob, your seat and mirrors and steering wheel go exactly where you want them to go. They'll also work in conjunction with all the air settings and the audio settings, believe it or not. It's pretty cool. The vehicle will learn the kinds of things you like. Anyhow, I'm not sure what else to tell you about this from afar at this point. Right from your steering wheel, you can control your entire audio system, your voice commands, your navigation, which works with your voice commands, your phone, your vehicle information center, your cruise control, without ever taking your hands from the wheels, or the steering wheel, pardon me. It's really, really nice. Again, only 47,600 and change as far as miles go. You can see there's a range to empty meter there. There's some other fun stuff that we can filter through, outside temperature, right? The typical driver information center, but it goes a little bit above and beyond that with an oil life monitoring system. The outboard mirrors are power. They will power fold if you choose to. It's just a simple button right down here in this area. And we can power up and down that back door, like I was telling you, with a push of that button. And away she goes. She's opening up with a little bit of warning chime. And my favorite feature of all, the sunroof. Power sliding sunroof, super easy to use, gorgeous. So, you guys tell me what I can do to help from here. Hopefully I've gotten you a good look at the vehicle and you've seen what you want to see. I'm happy to help. If you want to come in and give it a test drive, that's just fine. You've already got more pressure from me than you're ever going to get. You tell me if you guys want to take it further than that, but I am here to help. Again, it's Tommy McDonald at Bronco Motors Infiniti, 208-559-3985.